Hello everyone to another Mattarific episode of NinjagoDragonsRising. First off, you may be able to notice that my whiskers are kind of growing back. That's because I had to shave a few days ago. Long story short, something came up and I had to look good. But with that out of the way, let's watch the next episode, Return to Imperium. This is Jay's parents' scrapyard? Rapton.
Don't let it escape!
Fly!
Yeah! You clown! Watch this! Yeah!
Wait, if it's a lightning dragon, could Jay appear?
Storm breather!
No.
Hold the beast! Coming through! Yeah!
We interrupting something?
Deploy the drone!
Yeah!
Let's free that dragon!
Kai's still with them.
Not bad, kid. You really should probably work on that.
Shh, it's gonna be okay.
I think on its forehead. Reminds me of that sea dragon or sea serpent from Seabound. Whoa.
It's just a hologram.
No, it's not.
Oh! Come on, Kai. It's great seeing them work as a team like this.
Is this thing indestructible? Not fair, buddy. Not fair! What even is it?
It's a Photak, a digitally generated weaponized techno beast comprised of hard light.
How do you know that?
Because when I lived in Imperium, I invented it.
Oh. I'm never skipping this intro. Flashback? Is that her? It's nice we're seeing more of Imperium, and it doesn't look evil. Well, let me guess, it's gonna be like a puppy or something?
I call it the Photak. This is just the prototype. When I'm done,
Anna, this is already far more advanced than any of the other science fair projects. Is this some kind of a hard light?
I just kind of threw it together, sensing what would work. And I stayed up till midnight the last 8 weeks researching and refining my designs until I got it just right.
Oh,
Want to
man.
see my plans for V2?
I totally relate to staying up past midnight researching stuff. I'm an ex-college student. Graduated with all A's, though, which I'm proud of.
Do you think Mr. Koenig would let me stay behind and keep working on my Photak device?
This is our allocated recreation hour. We have to go recreate.
We are so fortunate it's been allotted by the Empress.
I wonder if my theory that she's related to the Empress is true. She has both arms.
I know everyone loves the Empress, but without your inventions, Imperium would be nothing, Dr. LaRoe. Clean energy, carbonless transportation, anti-gravity hover vehicles? And someday, I swear, I'm gonna come work for you at the Advanced Systems Lab.
I did that with a volcano once. For a science fair project.
You thought a light show was cool?
That's close. A fish.
How about a hard light animal? And a fish is only the beginning. Ever wanted your own puppy?
I called it!
The Photak animal is cuddly, doesn't require food, and is hypoallergenic. And the best part, the hard light never deteriorates. In fact, the hard light is totally indestructible, so it can't be hurt or die. It's the perfect companion for anyone that might be lonely.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Anna. Your indestructible hard light technology is more than deserving of this.
So her real name is Anna. Interesting. That could be why Rapton or nobody else recognizes her. They're just using a fake name. This is every inventor's worst nightmare. Seeing their creation used against
We
them.
can fight it if we stick together. Come on.
Good work, Kai. No.
Let's go! Wow, that photon is incredible!
Great. What do we do now?
I don't know about we, but I know what I've got to do. I created that thing. I have to be the one to destroy it. I have to go back to Imperium.
Parents?
We are quite proud of you, Anna.
I know we don't say that much,
Or ever.
but we see now that your passion for your studies was all in service of Imperium.
I really am hoping to help the people of Imperium. The way Dr. LaRoe.
Pardon me. My name is Dr. LaRoe of the Advanced Systems Lab, and you must be Anna.
You know my name.
I have been hearing about some of your designs. They appear to be quite, how shall I say, unconventional.
Unconventional? Perhaps you can forgive her. She's just a child. She didn't know what she was doing.
Oh, but I think she did. And I must say, I am very impressed. I want you to come to the Advanced Systems Lab.
You want me to tour your lab?
No. I want you to work in my lab.
Yeah, I never thought she dyed her hair. I just assumed her hair was naturally pink.
Sora, I can't let you go
Excuse me?
alone. We're a team. We're coming to Imperium with you.
I do not feel good about this. You're both still training. And who knows who you're gonna run into in Imperium.
We can do this, Lloyd.
You punched yourself in the face this morning.
And remember what you told us Master Wu always said?
Stop playing video games and go clean your room.
Ninja sharpens ninja. We're stronger when we work together. Oh, you just got Master Wooed hard.
Point taken, Aaron. You can go. But I'm coming with you. We need you to protect the monastery and Ninjago. What if there are more mergequakes?
Aw.
Fine. You go have all the fun. So we're
Yeah.
going?
Against my better judgment, we're going.
Yeah, going to Imperium. Ow!
Oh. Well, say what you want about the previous ninjas, none of them ever punched themselves in the face. I think. Maybe Jay. I can see Jay doing that.
A dragon! A real dragon! I can't believe you have one here in the lab! This place is... It's magical!
Wow, the dragon totally wants to be
Sorry.
there.
Let me deactivate the protective force field. This dragon has long since accepted its role in our lab.
Oh,
It won't be dangerous.
wow.
Aw, you sweet thing.
It's still a
What's your
dragon.
Subject 152-9A. But some of the lab techs have taken to calling her Sora.
Sora? The ancient Imperium word for orphan?
Wow.
Did something happen to your family, Sora?
Anna, I must say that I see a great deal of potential in your digital pet device. And in you. You remind me a bit of myself at your age.
I do?
With my guidance, I think we could take your simple photag and make it much more powerful.
Why would you need to make it more powerful?
Child, the photag could be so much more than a mere pet. May I?
She's her
What are you doing?
hero.
Demonstrating the possibilities.
No! No, stop!
Wait.
Oh.
You're hurting her!
She she the person who can, siphon energy or whatever?
Really now, Anna. Surely a girl as smart as you understands where Imperium's energy comes from. For Imperium to remain the glorious kingdom it is, we need power. The power only dragons can provide.
What are you saying?
An indestructible Votak army could hunt down every dragon in existence. It would provide Imperium with a never-ending source of energy. Our glory would be unparalleled.
But that's not what I...
This is why I brought you here, Anna. This is exactly what the good Empress Beatrix created the Advanced Science Lab for.
I don't want any part of this. You're as much of a monster as that thing. Mom, Dad, I need your help. I can't go back to Dr. LaRoe's lab.
Dr. LaRoe just called.
We are very disappointed in you, Anna. You have a chance to help the Empress Beatrix, to help Imperium.
They're torturing dragons.
Dragons are just mindless beasts, Anna. A resource.
If you had seen the dragons suffering, you'd know how wrong this is.
Are you really going to put some creature above your own family?
We are ashamed to call you our daughter.
Whoa. Man, I knew you were bad parents. I didn't know you were awful. They're keeping her in a room like a prisoner? Wow. She's just been ostracized from society.
Workbench.
If you won't use your scientific studies to support Imperium,
And all that we stand for?
then you'll just have to find a new interest.
Wow.
I believed in you. I thought you were making Imperium a better place. For every living thing. So we can't just walk into Imperium. I'm guessing we're wanted criminals there. I once knew someone who was arrested for singing off key, so I think actively fighting the Claw Hunters puts us on their do not enter list.
But who's checking what comes out of Imperium? Waste, garbage. There's gotta be a sewage system that they aren't checking.
Smart.
That's brilliant, Aaron!
Yeah.
I guarantee the sewers won't have any security.
Of course the sewage system has security. They're fascist realm, kingdom, whatever. Technologically advanced, too.
Someone's coming. Hurry. I need your fake names for the IDs.
Fake names.
Fake names?
Yeah.
Dr. Lampshade Floor Tile.
Your undercover name is Dr. Lampshade Floor Tile?
Yeah.
Call me Doyle Dunmagar.
That's with 2 L's?
Obviously.
What? Doyle Lloyd? Oh my god. You just switched up the letters.
Sora, you used your real name?
We gotta go.
I mean, the fact that she's not using her real name, like, to you guys shouldn't
Hurry up
change
and
much.
put these on. We need to look like real Imperium citizens.
You are a real Imperian.
We need to fit in. That's all people in Imperium care about.
I just realized she's got-
Absolutely. Stealth is key. It was in the locker, so I imagine the Empress approved it.
Ugh, she never had good taste.
Ryu.
Yeah, I realized that she's had these marks on her face the whole time.
Halt! Gonna need to see your ID badges. Okay, yep, you're free to go, Mr. Floor Tile.
That's Dr. Floor Tile.
You two, Mr. Don Migar, and Sora. Your name. But okay, all hail the good Empress.
Yeah, all hail.
Guess.
Stop! You really thought you could get away with it, didn't you?
I didn't...
Not wearing shoulder pads on a Tuesday? The Empress has declared shoulder pads are a must-have accessory for all citizens on weekdays.
That's new. And weird.
Well, I have no choice but to take you to the public shaming platform.
What's
thought he was a
public
robot.
shaming platform?
Probably the worst form of punishment in Imperium.
The one eye.
Anyone who commits any anti-Empress sentiment is publicly shamed in a live stream video feed.
Doesn't sound so bad. I put up with Kai's mocking for years.
You don't understand. The live stream is broadcast to everyone in Imperium. Our faces are gonna be on gigantic screens throughout the city. The Claw Hunters, that weird tiger guy, my parents, everyone will see us. We're toast.
Oh.
I noticed that her third whisker looks a little rougher than the first two, but she, like, painted it on. That's a good detail.
We need some kind of distraction.
That's a distraction.
A dragon? I need backup!
What are those markings on their faces? Are they tattoos? Is everyone supposed to get them? Or they... I doubt they'd be painting them on their faces every morning.
Oh, okay, so it's not just me.
Watch out! The new prisoner is dangerous!
Prisoner? Kai?
Kai, you were supposed to stay at the monastery. You never listen!
You're not Kai.
Is it Kai's dad?
I wish I was anywhere but here.
Your wish is granted. Now you're everywhere. Ninjago.
What is that place?
2 moons?
I know you wish I was a dutiful Imperium, Mom and Dad. But I'll never be the daughter you want me to be. That Empress Beatrix wants me to be. Gotcha! Now to shut you down permanently.
Anna, welcome home. We've been expecting you.
Yeah, it is her. Wow, everyone. So that was Return to Imperium, and it is a great episode and a great origin episode for Sora. No, Anna. No, Sora. She's Sora. She's always going to be Sora. First off, I love that we got a better look at Imperium, because so far it's just been this evil, mysterious empire that, you know, had the most advanced technology we've seen since maybe, what, Season 3 of Ninjago? I mean, it's still evil and mysterious, but, you know, we have to see what Sora was like, you know, what Sora's life was like in Imperium. And she was so adorable with, you know, the cute hair knots. But she clearly did not fit in Imperium. Like, she was more optimistic and kind-hearted. I mean, the scene where the dragon was, just sitting there, and they're like, don't worry about that thing. It's given up all hope of ever escaping. And I was like, oof, that is pretty tough for a kids show, because Ninjago is still a kids show. Her parents are jerks. You know, they care more about looking good than being good parents. Basically, the only lessons I think they would teach Sora is, be a good student, be a good kid, be a good soldier, you know, in the eyes of the Empress. You know, don't be a good person, be a good citizen. And when Dr. Leroux appeared, I was like, is that the scientist that we saw a few episodes ago with Dorama and Roz? And I was like, oh, okay, she is, because I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure at first, but that she was Sora's hero, who, like, her hair was white, and I think in the poster, at least it looked white. So I was like, oh, why does she have brown hair with streaks of gray in it? It was weird. Maybe I didn't see it correctly. You know, eyes playing tricks on me. One thing that I mentioned earlier was when Sora, Aaron, and Lloyd were undercover. Sora added this third whisker, and in a close up to your face, you could tell that the third whisker wasn't as detailed. The last two whiskers weren't as detailed as the first four. Like, they look more smudgy, and it's because, they were, like, painted on or smudged on. And like, oh, yeah, that's a really good detail right there, which, shows just how awesome the animation is. That it can be that subtle and obvious at the same time. And as I also said before, it was like, those tattoos on the side of their faces. Like, I'm guessing those are tattoos. Like, does everyone have them? Do you get them when you reach a certain age? Do the tattoos you have, do they represent your class or something? Because I doubt that they're painting those on every day after they wake up and shower. I assume that those are on their faces permanently. But anyway, Imperium, fascist. I believe fascist is the right word for it. Yeah, and we got more of an idea of what Imperium wants. Like, okay, so Imperium needs dragon energy to, for everything to run, for everything in the city to run. I guess the lights in their buildings, their vehicles, their weapons, it all runs on dragon energy. At least I assume it does. It looks like, they just want as much energy as they can from dragons. And that was stated in a previous episode. I remember that, but now we're getting it's like we're getting more context towards it. And Sora, like, we see that she made this basically a toy. She made what was a toy. It was supposed to be this fun, innocent, hard light generator that was supposed to make pets, and they used it to make soldiers, unstoppable weapons. Even worse, it was her hero, that morphed it into that weapon. And I see that, Sora was probably so, like, betrayed by that, and the fact that her parents were disappointed in her for, having, her own opinion about that. Yeah, nobody wanted it. I mean, she just wanted to make something fun, and now it's it's dangerous. And dragons, she saw that, oh no, they're hurting dragons. It's like dragons are living things. So yeah, that's that's even more trauma to add to the pile. But it's really good character development all around. So I was waiting for, I wasn't sure when they were gonna describe her when the show was gonna go over her backstory, and I'm satisfied with it. I'm actually surprised that my theory was wrong. Like, I thought she was like a banished princess or an escaped princess. I thought she was related to Empress Beatrix, but nope, she's just a normal citizen, which I think I prefer that origin more, because she's just she's not anyone special. Well, in the grand scheme of things, she's like Aaron, just a normal person brought into an abnormal world through fantastical events, and they found each other, and then they met Lloyd, and now they have a higher purpose in some ways. They chose to be heroes. And I was thinking throughout the episode, like, wait, why are they sneaking into Imperium to destroy this one weapon? Isn't that kind of dangerous? But now that I'm thinking about it, like, yeah, it was indestructible. Lloyd and Kai's elemental abilities, they didn't work on that thing. So if they ever fought that hard light giant wolf again, it could kill them. So yeah, I guess it was worth the risk to make sure that they would never have to deal with something like that, because Imperium couldn't make more. I mean, it's like Sora's like smart enough that she was able to come up with something that nobody else could, but they still had it. So they couldn't make more of those things. I don't know, I guess it's a Tony Stark built this in a cave with a pile of scraps situation where only the creator could make something like that, and nobody else is Tony Stark or Sora. And this going off on coming off of the last few episodes, it really shows Sora's character arc throughout the season, where she's gained superpowers, or temporary superpowers given by Ryu. She's lost confidence in herself, gained confidence in herself, and now she's coming to terms with her past. Yeah, I think Sora's slightly edging to be my favorite new character this season. Like, she's overtaking Aaron. Don't get me wrong, Aaron's still awesome. He's still awesome, but he's not getting the same kind of character focus that Sora's getting. Like, Sora's developing as a character. Aaron, he still represents the fandom. He represents the fans getting to train to be a ninja with his hero. He's living the dream, but his character arc's like a little bit slower for me, which is fine. There's still enough going on to keep me interested. Oh, but one nitpick is that once again, one of the old ninjas has to stay behind. Kai has to stay back and make sure everything's okay. I'm like, we just got him back. Come on. I know he had a pretty big part in the last episode, but still, like, come on. I miss my buddies. Let Kai do stuff. Like Nia's gone for who knows how long, and the other characters, they're still MIA. Have Lloyd stay behind and have Kai go on a mission with Aaron, Sora, and Ryu for once. That'd be cool. But that's one nitpick. I'm sure Kai hasn't disappeared again. He's gonna be back in the monastery waiting for them. And that also brings me to one other thing. Who is in that cell? It's obviously not Kai, because one, they didn't show the person in the cell, and two, Lloyd literally said, "You're not Kai." And it's not Kai's dad either. If it was Kai's dad, I think they would show him. So, who? Skylar? I don't think so. It's probably going to be a new character. Another elemental master of fire? I'm going to assume that Kai and Nia don't have another sibling. Unless it's a half-sibling, or a distant cousin, or something like that. Guess I'll have to wait until next episode. Well, I think that's all I have to say for this episode. So tune in next time for another Mattarific reaction of Ninjago Dragons Rising.